Jujutsu Kaisen episode 50 just dropped. And guys, even though there was no action, there was no fighting, it was all yap, this is the most important lore drop of the series. We get reveal after reveal after reveal. This episode just drops nukes of information on your head top. And I know it can be a little bit overwhelming to unpack all the information that we got, but that's why I'm here today to break it all down for you guys and go over every last turn, every last twist. And by the end of this episode, you're gonna understand Kenjaku's endgame, why Gojo had to be sealed instead of killed, why the Culling games can't simply be stopped, and why every single character is about to be forced down a path they have no intention of participating in. This episode is pure setup, but from here, it only ramps up harder and harder and harder.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Thanks for joining me today, guys, and we're going to be breaking down Jujutsu Kaisen episode 50. Welcome back to Masochist, guys. Before we get started, if you can like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you're most looking forward to in these next upcoming episodes, because after today, it is pure action for the rest of the season. So let's get started. We jump into this episode right where we finished off with last week's episode with the crew meeting up with Tengen, and we get one of the biggest reveals of the episode in like the first 2 minutes. Kenjaku is actually like a 1,000-year-old sorcerer named Noritoshi Kamo, okay? This guy has been plotting for thousands of years just for this very moment. Guys, we need to put some respect on Kenjaku's name, because this guy might be on some Eisen level type of planning, okay?
We're simply a part of my plan.
The manipulation on this guy is insane. The waiting game that he played is just crazy. So we find out in this episode that the only reason the Culling games is possible right now is because Tengen has evolved so much that the nature of Tengen is closer to that of a cursed spirit rather than a human. And it just so happens that Kenjaku is in control of Geto's body. And what's Geto's cursed technique again? Can somebody remind me? Cursed spirit manipulation, man. So Tengen is a perfect target for Kenjaku right now to absorb with his cursed spirit manipulation technique. It just so happens that everything worked out perfectly for this guy. Okay, Toji Fushiguro came in, messed up the whole plan with the heavenly vessel. If you guys remember in the hidden inventory arc, Toji came in, messed everything up. The star vessel was supposed to merge with Tengen, but that never ended up happening. Right? Because Toji stopped it. Toji stopped it. Bow. This is incredible. Kenjaku is not just reacting to some circumstance. Like, this guy is a historical constant. You know, like, this guy is the curse that never gives up. If you guys remember, Noritoshi Kamo's name has already been mentioned a couple times in the story. And he's mentioned as one of the worst and most vile sorcerers of history. And Kenjaku is the same person, just a different name.
Noritoshi Kamo is merely one of the many names I've had. You can call me what you like.
You know, and by the way, that's Choso's parent, okay? The stitches on the head, very important. If you remember last week, Yuji's mom had those same scars on her head. So that's something to look out for, okay? Kenjaku's plan did not start with Yuji. Yuji's just another piece in his pie, okay? Yuji's just another ingredient in the bakery, okay? Nobody knows what this guy really wants, even now. What's the point of the Culling games? Why does he want to do it? We still don't get an answer. Nobody knows why he wants to do the Culling games. We just find out that he wants to merge mankind with Tengen. Why? It could be for fun. It could be for his long lost love. It could be a great revenge plan. We don't know. Nobody knows how evil works, okay? We're all in the dark on this one. So more's gonna get revealed on what the true nature of the plan is. But for now, all we know is there's a big game going on and he just wants to merge everybody with Tengen. And he's coming after Tengen, okay? Choso and Yuki have to stay behind and volunteer to protect Tengen because apparently we find out that Kenjaku, his barrier, it's second only to Tengen himself, okay? His barrier technique, it's second only to Tengen himself. And Tengen is like the king of barrier techniques. Like, if we're talking barriers, Tengen is the guy. Like, Tengen is the one. And Kenjaku's second to him, okay? So, it's only a matter of time before he gets to Tengen. And if Kenjaku gets to Tengen, they are screwed, okay? They can't do anything because cursed spirit, what are you going to do against cursed spirit manipulation? Nothing, okay? So watch out for that one, guys. We're going to get a crazy battle. Choso, Mami Yuki, and Kenjaku. And that one is insane, okay? This episode also answers a question that fans have been debating for years now. Why hasn't Kenjaku just killed Gojo? But in the past, it seems that Kenjaku was stopped 2 times, okay? And both times he was stopped, it was by previous users of the 6 eyes, right? So he focuses all his energy into sealing Gojo instead of killing him because it's apparent to him that only somebody with the 6 eyes can stop him. So if Gojo is sealed instead of killed, somebody with the 6 eyes won't be born again because it's impossible for 2 people to have the 6 eyes in the same era. There can only be one. Same with the 10 shadows technique. There can only be one person to have it. You don't see everybody in the Zenin clan running around with the 10 shadows technique. You know, like only one person can have 10 shadows and 6 eyes at one given point in any era. Okay, you can't have 2 of them. So if Gojo's sealed, who's there to stop him? Nobody. No one. Now, here's where the real meat and potatoes of the episode begins, guys. And you guys are gonna have to pay close attention because here's where it gets very confusing for a lot of people. The Culling game rules. Okay, let's get into it. The Culling Games is divided into 10 colonies across Japan. On October 31st, okay, the Shibuya incident, the game officially began, right? At midnight, some people, they awoke as sorcerers, and other people, they regained techniques from past incarnations, okay? So you have current people in the modern era awakening techniques of their own, and then you have reincarnated sorcerers from the past 1,000 years or however many years. They're also being incarnated from the new players, okay? They're regaining techniques from their past incarnations, okay? It's a little bit confusing. But once a player's awakened, they have to enter a colony. There's 10 colonies, like we said. So you get to choose whatever colony you want to enter, and upon entering, you have to pledge your participation, okay? There's no neutrality, there's nothing. You can only earn points by killing other players, okay? So if you're a sorcerer and you kill another sorcerer, it's 5 points. You kill a non-sorcerer, that's 1 point, okay? Every player, they get assigned a Kogane, which explains the rules and tracks points. It's like the game's point tracker, master, whatever you want to call it. It's like a little AI, artificial intelligence thing, you know. It goes with the player and it collects the points. It's not really that big of a deal. But here's the caveat. They are trying to save Megami's sister, and they need to add a rule to get players out, right? Currently, there's only like 8 rules or so. You can add a point, but you have to spend 100 points, right? So if you look at it that way, you're gonna have to kill, what's 100 divided by 5? That's 20. You'd have to kill 20 people if you're one person. If you're one person, you would have to kill 20 people to get 100 points.
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
That's a lot. Just to make one rule. Just to make one rule. Luckily, you know, our group is a group of 4 or 5 right now, so they can just pool their points together and make a point. But that's still a lot, you know. Like you're still gonna have to kill a lot of people. Like it really is insane when you think about it. Like it's a big battle royale, but it's to the death. You know, it's a big all-star, all-you-can-eat death battle royale. Like it's actually crazy. But here's the trap though.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
If a player's points doesn't change within 19 days, their curse technique is stripped, which means death essentially, right? You're stuck in a colony, no curse technique, and you know, you have a million monsters running around you, everybody firing off curse techniques, trying to kill each other. You know, like you're just asking for suicide at that point. Let's keep it a buck. And the thing is, even if they kill Kenjaku, it won't end the Culling games. So it's not even like they can just focus on going after Kenjaku and being like, okay, well, if we kill Kenjaku, then the games are gonna end. No. Okay, the game master is somebody that we don't know who it is yet. So even if they kill Kenjaku, the games are still gonna go ahead. Every player must participate or refuse to participate and die. So we do find out that there is a ray of hope for Daddy Gojo. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. Thank you. So Tengen gives our team the back of the prison realm, which is essentially a back door. So to free Gojo, they need something that can extinguish the curse techniques, right? So they have the inverted spear of heaven and the black robe, but they're both gone, right? Gojo's either hid them or destroyed them. The inverted spear of heaven is what Toji was using in hidden inventory arc. The black rope is what Miguel was using in JJK 0, and that's actually why Yuta was in Africa during the Shibuya incident, because they were looking for more of that black rope, but it's all gone apparently. So they're out of options. But there's a player in the Culling games called the Angel, a sorcerer from like over 1,000 years ago. Her curse technique can extinguish any curse technique. So if they get this angel, they get the back door to her, boom, she's the key. She can free Daddy, easy peasy, no problem, lemon squeezy, call it a day. The thing that's so crazy, guys, is that if Gojo was here, it wouldn't even be a problem.
大丈夫でしょ。だって君、弱いもん。
Look, it would not even be a problem. Even now, there's a point where Megami's like, man, like if Gojo was here, like we wouldn't even have to worry. Like he could just solve everything on his own. Which just goes to show you, like, guys, like Gojo is that guy, bro. Like in Jujutsu Kaisen, he is literally the pinnacle of strength, guys. Like this is like Kenjaku had to go all out of his way, like all this just to seal Gojo to go forward with the Culling games. You know, like he couldn't go forward until Gojo was gone, so he had to invest all that time just to seal him, and even now if he gets out, it's still over because he just come back and bow hollow purple panda place. You're done. It's mad. like yo, even now, like he's not even in the story, but his presence is just so impactful. It's crazy. I wish we would get like oh my gosh, like Gege should do like a prequel of just like Gojo's adventures, you know what I mean? Like after he like breaks up with Geto and he's just doing all the missions on his own, like we should get like a little, oh my goodness, like the guy is just so sick, bro. I'll glaze him forever and ever and ever. My glorious king, daddy, jeez. Anyway, enough of the glaze. The episode ends with everybody going their separate ways. Yuta, he's gonna enter the games immediately. He's gonna go to a colony, start collecting information, start getting points. Akotu, man, like he doesn't need any help. You know, he's a sicko. He's like, you guys can go do what you want. I'm about to go jump in, go get some points. Like y'all can watch how a real nigga does it. You know what I mean? Like yo, Akotu is just crazy. Akotu is so bad. Okay, Yuji and Megumi, they're gonna go get Hikari. Okay. There's this crazy point where, you know, Yuji's asking about Hikari and Yuta says, oh, you know, when he gets going, he's stronger than me. Guys, that's a lie, okay? That is a L-I-E, lie. Don't believe it, okay? Yuta is just too humble, man. Yuta's too humble. Hikari is not stronger than Yuta. Hikari's super strong for sure. Stronger than Yuta? No. Like, it's cap. That's cap. So, you know, Yuji and Megumi, they're gonna go get him. That's gonna be a nice little interaction. I know everybody been seeing him in the trailer and you guys been talking about that. So, you know, Maki's gonna go to the Zenin storehouse. She's gonna go get all the weapons and go get the cursed tools, whatever. If you guys are paying attention, episode 4, next week, you know what's coming. You know what's coming next, baby. You know what's coming. I don't gotta say too much. All I'm gonna say is next week will be a Maki episode, and if you know, you know what's going down next week. You know what's going down next week, and it is crazy work. It is crazy work. You guys are not ready. Next week's episode, guys, is going to break the internet. I swear to God, Crunchyroll servers down. Like, guys, next week's episode, you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. Anyways, episode 50, it's not loud. There's no fights, there's no flashy action sequences, but it really doesn't need to be, guys. Just a lore drop episode, and even a lore episode where they're just yapping for 20 minutes, I'm still sitting on the seat of my chair just invested, okay? It doesn't need to be an action episode. It tells us the rules, it tells us the stakes, it shows us the inevitability of everything that's about to go down, okay? From here on out, it's serious. There's no plan. Like, every fight matters, every choice matters. Like, you make the wrong choice, you're done. There's no redos, okay? There's no coming back. We're playing for keeps now. We're in the end game, baby.
We're in the end game now.
We like this is it, okay? This is it. It's do or die right now, all right? We got the plan. We know the rules, okay? Everything's established. From here on out, it's straight action, okay? This was the calm before the storm, and the storm is about to hit heavy, guys. Oh my God. Why are you wet, baby? The storm is coming. But guys, thank you so much for joining me with another one. This episode, all lore, no action. Get ready. We are about to step things up into 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th gear with these next episodes, guys. So stay with me, because next week we got an insane episode coming. Guys, Jujutsu Kaisen, so great. I'm glad that you guys are here watching with me. I'm gonna be here watching it all season long, guys. So please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you are most looking forward to. What fight has you most amped this season? Let me know down below. And if you want more, you can watch another video here or here. Thank you, guys.